Devolver Digital has made a huge mistake. What once was one of my favorite game publishers of the modern era now might have to be added to the Frauds Among Us mural. Today, Devolver released a quick update sharing info on some of their titles that have been delayed to 2024. Look, we all know game development is an excruciatingly easy process, and all developers have fountains of gold and myrrh and Frankenstein cents to fund their endeavors. So let's run through these so-called delays and explain how these delays could have been easily prevented and why they need to give me my games right now. The first casualty is a hard one, with the gorgeously vivid Plucky Squire moved to 2024. This just goes to show that you can't get excited for anything anymore and should just pack it up and go live in a gopher hole. I suppose they are not just taking gameplay styles from a Zelda influence, but delay times as well. Easy fix? Hire Chef Goldblum to finish any rough edges from the 2D to 3D transitions, as he is well versed in this technology from the time he spent as a half-man, half-fly hybrid. Done and done. Next, we've got Stick It to the Stick Man. Are you serious? A game with stick people got delayed? What are they working on? New ways to connect our human ecosystems through a series of gopher hole-like tubes, a la Futurangus? I'm not even going to entertain this with a possible solution, as any game with stick figures should immediately release the day they are revealed. Thirdly, No, you cannot take my boards away! I need my wheelboard races, I need them! Dang it! In the immortal words of Jarvo Swelter, anybody can slap 2 donuts to a notebook and create a skateboard, so there's no reason the ethereal concoction that is Skate Story should be suffering some delays. The obvious fix to this one is to dissect Tony Hawk for his gopher-like organs and sarsaparilla sprunk, and sprinkle his giblets on the game code to speed up its processination. But I guess that's too much work for these wheelboard frauds. The fourth delay belongs to Angerfoot, a fast-paced FPS that gives off Doom meets Hotline Miami vibes. While that's quite the enticing prospect on paper, it's no excuse for delaying a game that could easily come out tomorrow if the devs actually cared about their consumers. Just round up the whole team with a big butterfly net, entomb them in a small underground hole, similar to that which houses a gopher, and work them into overdrive. Finally, we hear the woeful news that Pepper Grinder is delayed into 2024 as well. This is actually my first time seeing footage of this game, but already I can tell there was no reason for a delay. Just take the groundwork from games like SteamWorld Dig and Mr. Driller. Enter a deep hole in the earth filled to the brim with gophers and other rodents, and watch as they do the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance into the title of your choice. To save face, Devolver takes the end of this video to remind us of some games that are still indeed releasing this year. The Dueling Sides of Armament with Gunbrella and Wizard with a Gun, new Broforce and McPixel DLC, and yes, finally we get Portal 3, Talos Principle 2. If any of these games end up being delayed as well, I will detonate a series of bombs I planted in gopher holes across this entire planet, effectively sparking World War III and a new explosion of forgotten creatures from the Cambrian period.
Live or die, the choice is yours, Agent Matthews.
Grusting wildly across the acres, looking for a hole of a gopher across all of those acres. 472 acres indeed. Ooh. Ooh, I'm looking for the hole of a gopher. Gotta crawl inside that gopher's hole. Ooh, I'm looking for the hole of a gopher. I just wanna live underneath the ground.